Welcome back to the second game of tonight's doubleheader versus Dakota Valley, as we just watched the T-Area Lady Titans take down the Dakota Valley Panthers to snap a two-game losing streak to the Panthers by 32. Impressive night there for the Lady Titans. Individually, as before we get started with the boys here, 16 points for Stella Peterson, 14 points, 12 rebounds for Mara Grant, 10 points, 3 steals for Kendra McKinney, and a dominating effort. Dakota Valley had 7 points at halftime of that game. So, great job by the T-Area Lady Titans. The Titan boys team will take on the #1 ranked Dakota Valley Panthers. What did the Panthers do last year? I don't know. They just went 26-0, won the state championship in dominating fashion. Just three of their opponents were able to keep the games to single digits. And it hasn't just been a one-year run for this team. The year before, they went 23-3. That makes them a combined 49-3 the past couple of years. Their last loss, March 19th of 2020. So, they are no strangers to the state tournament, having gone 4 of the last 5 years. And in that 5-year time, they are 123 is their overall record. They returned basically everyone from that 26-0 team, and this will be a handful for Coach Drew Weber's Titans tonight. How about the Titans? They come into this one after finishing their 12th straight year without a losing record, going 16-7, coming up 1 game shy of the state tournament. They graduated 9 seniors off of that team and are looking to maybe rebuild or reload here this year. The Titans graduated 2 all-state players in Cale Lundeen and Jeff Worth, both 3-year starters. Lundeen netted over 1,000 in his career, and Worth was deadly on the perimeter, shooting over 40%. Also gone is do-it-all Alex Pies, a starter, as well as a couple of big guys inside, 6'6" Clayton Sattler and 6'8" Cole Schilling. However, back from injury is Blake Thompson, an Elite 45 award winner this year. Also, Jackson Smythe, who missed all of last year. Along with them, look at SDSU football commit, 6'4" Reese Kirshenman, a strong inside player and a starter last year. The Titans also returned starting point guard senior Jonah Kocher and last year's 6th-man junior Sam Elmas. Fresh faces abound on the Titans team, and we will see juniors Jessen and Garrett. Garrett's going to miss this one with a sore ankle. We'll see them in the lineup. Also looking to make their varsity debut, 6'6" Boston Williamson and guard Keaton Newborg. What does all that mean? Well, it means to me, Les, this appears to be one of the most balanced starting 5s we've ever rolled out. 13-man roster, 7 are new. Only 3 saw meaningful varsity minutes last year. So what a test for them right out of the gate. Les, big task tonight. My partner, Les Schroeder, as I bring him in. What are your keys to an upset win here tonight for the Titans?
Well, I think that for the Titans to get a win tonight, we have to get the game at our speed. I mean, Dakota Valley is going to try to get up and down. Obviously, when you got Bruns, you got Winger, you got all those guys coming back. I think, and we have to establish our, recent side a little bit. I think to get him going to start the season, and eliminate turnovers. If we can eliminate turnovers and stay right with them, I think we have a shot.
The Panthers won this game last year in South Sioux City, 72-61. They hold a 12-5 advantage over the Titans in this rivalry, having won the first 4 dating back to 2007 when they started playing, and now they've won the last 3. The 2 have met just once in the postseason. It was 10 years ago, Les. I'll never forget it. A memorable night over in Harrisburg. Dakota Valley had won the previous 2 matches that year by 3, both of them by 3. They were leading in Harrisburg by 7 or so, fairly late, and the Titans came back to beat the team composed of, I remember, the Van Ginkel brothers, they had a McCabe player, and that was the first ever time we were going to state. We were led by Mitchell Nissen, Gunnar Inns, Connor Shaw, who would go to state and win the Spirit of Sioux Award. He would. Riley Knutson, Chase Decker, Terrence Smallfield, Taylor Roman, Taylor Steeple, and Ryan Sabers, I remember that night, hit some clutch free throws down the stretch for a 57-55 win. We would go to the state tourney. We would finish as runner-up to Madison. So our first ever state tournament, never forget it, 10 years ago against this Dakota Valley team. So Dakota Valley, Coach Jason Kleiss' Panthers, they've been called by many the best team in the state regardless of class. They are led by 6'4" senior and player of the year candidate Isaac Bruns. He's a Division I commit to USD. where he will join his brother Paul on the team next year. 24 points a night, 9 rebounds is what he did last year. The Titans are going to try to deny him the ball and keep him out of transition. He is the real deal. He has some help. It's not just a one-man show in Dakota Valley. In fact, those in the know call this, the best in the state. The other two to keep your eye on, 6-foot senior Randy Rosenquist. He was another Class A first-teamer last year. The son of legendary Coyote Randy Sr. And lovingly known as some to Rosie, the Coyote fans. I noticed him and our stat man, Mark Peterson, talked. Mark Peterson, the former Coyote athlete himself. Randy led Class A with 7.7 assists per game last year to go with 13 points and 6 rebounds. Not a huge shooter, but he can get it done. He can fill it up. The other of this big three-man crew is 6'7", 230-pound big man Jackson Winger. Jackson uses his size well. He'll be a factor down low. He averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds last year. He is a skilled big man who loves to screen. The other two Panther starters, 6'4" senior and 3-year starter, number 14, Sam Feldmo. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 41% three-point shooter last year. 6-foot senior Jackson Hinnig, 7 points, 41% three-pointers last year. Jackson's strictly a shooter on this team. That's what you're going to get, spot-up shooter. He can beat you deep. Off the bench is 6'4" senior Sam Kleiss. He's more of a slasher. 5'10" sophomore Luke Bruns. 5'8" sophomore Charlie Margus. And 6'3" senior Preston Carlson. 6'1" sophomore Logan Collin. Speaking of Rosie, he just came and took a picture of our sign up here.
He did.
To send to someone who might want to watch the game on YouTube.
He did.
So, T-area, as we tick down under 4 minutes until we play this one, Coach Drew Weber. It's his 5th year at the helm here. He yields an impressive 88-39 record since coming over from Cologne, where he was 81-23. He sits at 162-69 in his coaching career. 16-9 was his team last year. They lost 9 seniors on a very close squad. 3 of them starters. Jeff Worth, Cale Lundeen we talked about. And so who do these Titans have now after losing so many players last year? Big man Reese Kirschman, South Dakota State football commit, 6'4" senior, plays even bigger than that. He's a double-double threat every night. He broke the all-time single-game record last year with 19 rebounds in a single game. How much was he counted on? He led this team in rebounds in 20 of the 22 games he played in. So 8 points, 9 rebounds a night. That was 9th best in Class A for rebounds and shot 59% from the field. Another standout from last year at the turns is 6'1" senior point guard Jonah Kocher. Kocher's most impressive stat, he averaged under 1 turnover per game last year as the primary ball handler. He turned it over 18 times in 23 games. Pretty unbelievable. He's also very selective in his shooting. He didn't force shots. He's a 37% three-point shooter behind the arc. He made 31 of them last year. He was 10th in Class A and averaging 3.5 assists to go with 6 points and 2 rebounds a night. The Titans will get to see the return of footballs. August, the leader, 45, stand-up Blake Thompson, 6-foot senior guard. He did not play last year as he was injured in football. This year in football, ran for over 1,000 yards and broke the single-season interception record on defense with 8. He'll be playing football at Northwestern next year. He can really fly. He looks to be the fastest guy on the court each night. His speed, defense, and shooting from range will make him a matchup nightmare on most nights. The next starter, another new starter, 6'2" junior Sam Elmas. Elmas contributed big time off the bench last year and is more ready for his shot this year. He is much like Blake, very fast, incredibly hard worker, motivated defender. In 11 JV starts, he shot 45% from range and led the team in scoring, averaging 14 a night while playing just 18 minutes a night on JV. In 19 games off the bench for Varsity, 5.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. While playing about a dozen minutes a night of Varsity last year, he was the leading scorer in Sodak's 16 game. Your 5th starter, I'm guessing, I haven't even asked, is another guy who helped the Titans on the gridiron for a great season at defensive end, 6'3" junior Jessen Wiebenga.
It is.
He really shined on JV last year, 2nd leading scorer. He can beat you inside and out, well-rounded player looking to finally get his shot last season. I thought he had the talent to play Varsity last year. He was just kind of in a logjam behind those 9 seniors. He started all 14 JV games, averaged 13.5 points and 5 rebounds. We saw him erupt against Lennox JV late in the year, scored 30. He played a total of 19 varsity minutes this year, so it's going to be a big adjustment for him. On the bench, Jackson Smythe didn't play last year for injury. 6'3" junior forward Garrett Wiebinga not playing tonight. 6'6" junior center Boston Williamson, 4 points, 5 rebounds on JV. 6-foot guard Keaton Newborg, 7 points a night on JV. Maybe Jack Qualseth, maybe Marshall Smythe eventually, maybe Emerson Otten. And so here we go as we tick down close to a jump ball. What are your thoughts on the starting 5 this year?
I'm excited. I can't wait to see Sam. I can't wait to see Blake get his first start since his sophomore year, since he hasn't played last year. So I mean, can't wait to see what this team can do.
Yeah. It's you never know. We've been we've been so star heavy. This is the first time I talked to Coach Weber about this in 9 years. The first time in 9 years we won't have or somebody that is anywhere close to scoring right now 1,000 points. You know, we just had Lundeen. Before Lundeen was Noah Friedel. Before Noah Friedel was Ethan Friedel.
Yes, but like he said on Wednesday night, any of these guys can light it up on any given night.
Yeah, I really believe that we've got any of these 5 starters can get over 20 in any given night.
Yes.
Is it going to happen? I don't know, but they have the ability.
Yes.
I don't know. You might have to go back to that first team that beat Dakota Valley to go to the state tournament 10 years ago. Talk about balance.
Yeah.
Because it was last year, it was Lundeen and Worth did most of the scoring load. Before that, it was Noah Friedel and Justin Hone. Before that, it was Noah and Ethan. And before that, it was Mitchell Nissen and Knutson and Shaw. And so this is really balanced. So it'll be fun to watch this year. And, of course, this is a heck of a challenge.
Yeah.
This is a team that's poised to do what they did last year. Why wouldn't they? They returned everybody but one player. And so it doesn't get any easier for the Titans. You know, the next week we play Del Rapids.
Number 3, yes.
Number 3, and then we're going to meet some AA schools. So I know Coach Weber told them this is a test. This is one test of many tests this year.
Yes.
So the Dakota Valley starters are on the floor.
Got some 4th graders that I know from Legacy Elementary.
Yeah, and we've got some fun managers this year that I'm proud to know for the Titans. I'll tell you about them here. Parker Angelo, Quentin Clarenbeek, Cody Waltner, and, of course, Waddy, Noah Watson.
Right.
Those 4 are all just a lot of fun.
Right.
Jonah Kocher. His brother played here, Mr. Kocher, Sam Almus. Mom and family are in attendance tonight. Sam's got to tuck in that shirt. There is Wiebinga wearing a new number. Jesselyn Wiebinga. Her dad was a standout player at Irene, the Irene Cardinals. Reese Kirschenman in a new number this year. Big man.
I like his haircut, too. Yeah. That's what I first noticed.
And number 3, Blake Thompson. Changed it up from number 5. And his brother as well plays. So a couple of guys whose brothers have been on this court.
Sister's an 8th grader. Or
Yes.
7th grader, sorry. 7th grader, my bad.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
was
Lauren.
she was with me this year for 7th grade volleyball, so yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And so we are going to jump it up. And I'm just highlighting my my guys here.
There you go.
So I know where to look. Try to make this painless on our folks watching here from South Sioux City or South Dakota or wherever.
Don't forget, we got to give game balls out to the girls in a little bit, though.
We can.
Yes.
I got mine.
Okay.
I've got mine. I'm not going to tell you. I'll have you go first.
Oh, you're going to have me go first?
Yep.
All right.
Unless you want me to go first.
I want you to go first, actually.
Okay.
But
Thompson bringing it up. Talk about a new haircut. He's got like the sides shaved and some
he
lines
does.
in
I
there.
know. He's got some
Coach Wiebinga and Coach Weber told us
Garrett's going to realize that Varsity's a little different from JV. And
there
the
you
big
go.
man.
Oh.
And Kirschenman, Big Kirsch as they call him, he had it and just missed the shot inside. And foul already. 24 seconds into the game. Rosenquist will check in. Great looking crowd on hand. Great looking student section for Dakota Valley. Way to travel. Blake Thompson gets the steal. Counter. The first 2 points of the season go to Blake Thompson. And him and Rosenquist played together.
Yes,
so
they
they
did.
are good friends. And so this will be fun.
Yep.
But boy, Blake is just so fast. We saw it in football this year. He was just electric. Good pick and roll. Way to pick him up by Kirschenman. Pick up Wingert down there. Left-hand dribble. Bruns. And he just dribbles it out of bounds. That's his second turnover already. I think he'll bounce back. I don't think that's going to bother him too much.
No.
So this year with Thompson back, we kind of have 2 point guards on the floor. Thompson and Kocher. And Thompson's bringing this one up. He's got...
Well, having Blake back now that Kosher can, nice look.
Almost no good. Oh, look at Kirsch battle.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Yeah,
rebound, basket, good. Big Kirsch.
What I was going to say now with Blake bringing the ball up, you can have Kosher on the wing and he can have more shots. Because we relied more on Kosher last year to bring out the ball, and Kale was our 2 last year. And so this is a good position for Jonah to be in to get more shots.
Yeah. What impressed me about Jonah last year was he didn't force anything.
No, he did not. Oh.
That's a tough foul this early in the game. He's already got 1. That's 2. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
Minute 27, we've been get played, and 2 fouls. We're going to put him on the bench. And you hate, both calls were tough, but you don't like to see him out there kind of chasing that ball where you're not even defending a shot or anything like that. So here's Wingert. Got Kirschenman on him.
Oh.
And that's a foul.
Yeah.
Kirschenman's just got a wall up there.
Yep.
Just extend his arms.
Because he went down on the shot, and they're going to call that every time.
It looked like he got a lot of ball, but it was a bad look.
Yep.
3 fouls in the first 133 for the Titans here tonight. Wingert to the line, 6'7" junior. He makes his first. Titans have some goals tonight. They want to get 16 assists. They want to win the rebounding battle. They want to get under 6 offensive rebounds for Dakota Valley. They want to win the turnover battle. They want to take 3 charges tonight. This is from Coach Weber. And we've got two of the 5 players on the floor for the Titans. Didn't even play a minute last year.
Nope.
3-pointer in the corner. Thompson did good closing out. It's good by Hinnis. He lets everybody know he made a 3-pointer, just in case you were wondering.
Yep.
Or maybe he's saying I'm going to make 3 more. I know he held up 3.
Okay.
Pull-up jumper, Sam. That's going to be short.
Yeah. He was not set on that shot. He wasn't ready for that.
So Panthers leading 5-4. 2 minutes into this one. 3-pointer by Rosenquist off the back of the rim. Rebound by Kocher. He's going to bring it up.
One thing that Dakota Valley does is they don't run a lot of shot clock. They're going to get into their offense and go.
And that's what Coach River talked about, is them trying to keep them out of transition.
Yes.
That's when they're really good scoring. That's when Bruns is really good.
Yep.
They want to keep Rosenquist. They want to keep Rosenquist off the middle of the floor, where they know he's such a great passer and great vision that he can find people.
Yep.
Coming up at halftime, Coach Adam Shoresman will talk about that dominating girls win. And if you weren't with us for the girls game, the C team for the Titans, they won that game. Close game at halftime, and they blew out their starters in the second half, 19-2, before we finally pulled our starters. And then the JV, we were worried it was going to go into overtime. Wingert missed it, knocked it out of bounds, ball to the Titans. And Paul Bruns says, I didn't touch it. Isaac Bruns, I'm sorry, says, I didn't touch that.
Here comes Boston.
Big boss wearing number 21, Boston Williamson. 6'6", junior into the game for the Titans. What a varsity debut for him.
Yep.
Kirschenman played about 3 minutes, a little winded. We heard Coach Weber tell us he's kind of still in football shape a little bit. Thompson somehow got that to Kocher. Skip pass, corner. Sam in the wing for 3. No good. And it was a skip pass to Smythe in the corner. I don't know how much shooting you're going to see out of Jackson Smythe.
Jackson Smythe, yeah.
Fourth team foul for the Titans. Still 0 for the Panthers.
Well,
number 4, Luke Bruns, he's checking in. We saw him in JV.
Yep.
And number 22, Preston Carlson. He's a 6'2 senior forward. So 2 now on Thompson, 2 on Thompson, 2 on Weaving, and not the way Drew Weber wanted the first 3 minutes of this game to go, because you're going to have to, Thompson's going to have to tone it down, and that's just really not his game.
No.
You know, he likes to play 100 miles an hour. Great job by Jackson Smythe, standout linebacker this year in football, second leading year. He led the Titans in tackles. As Kirschman comes back in, Boston Williamson goes.
It's a little breather.
Team averages for this team last year, 64.4 points, 47% field goals. They made 7.5 three-pointers a game, 9.3 steals a game. So this is a team that, and don't touch him, Jackson. He doesn't. Bruns gets his first 2 points of the game, 7-4, ticking down close to halfway through this first quarter already. Thompson driving the lane, fakes, puts it up, and no foul on a team that the Titans have 4 fouls and they haven't called one yet against Dakota Valley. And Coach Weber is infuriated right now. And that foul is going to be on number 22, Preston Carlson. And I'll say this about Coach Weber: he doesn't yell just to yell. He very rarely complains, but he was livid on that, and I agree with him.
Yep.
When you have 4 fouls on one team and none on the other, you're looking for something to call, man. You don't want that to be up on the board. That it's
nice
out of whack. Great cut. That's a foul. Basket good. Hoop and harm. Blake Thompson goes to the free throw line. And that's the second foul on number 22, Preston Carlson. Just into the game and has 2 fouls already.
Nice cut to get open.
Yeah.
Blake.
Blake just plays so fast.
Yep.
His free throw, nothing but net. His 5th point, 7-7, under 4 minutes to play. And this is going to be a fast one tonight, Les.
Yeah, it is.
Just want to hang with these guys as long as you can. You know, you look to the football field when we played O'Gorman, and everybody thought that was going to be just a disaster, and we came out and beat them.
Yeah, we did.
And so you just
never know.
Never know. Never know. 10 seconds on the shot clock. This is pretty rare territory for Dakota Valley. Into the corner.
Yep.
Carlson, Bruns, turnaround jumper. How good is that shot?
That's just coming off that screen and being ready to shoot.
That's coming off the screen, being ready to shoot, and being 6'4" certainly doesn't help. I'd like to see Sam drive to the basket here one of these times. Reese is going to hand it off to Blake. Nope,
no,
Reese
nice.
keeps it. Don't get a charge. No. Reese had his own rebound, just couldn't catch it. Here comes Rosenquist. He knows he's got a streaking. Bruns, no good. The rebound, though, basket good by Faldmo.
Nice look.
Great pass by Kocher to Kirschman. And I see Coach Place is not happy with the scorer's table. And me and Coach Place had our own run-in at the scorer's table once upon a time, and I'll never forget it. Let's just say that. Never got it.
There we go. Nice. Oh.
Thompson, great job. Still attacking. Knocked out of bounds. Shot blocked. Here comes in 120 and 34. Jackson Hinnies, 6'1" senior. Sam Kleiss, a 6'5" senior. And 34, Jackson Wingert back into the game. They're 6'7" junior.
Boston back in for Reese.
Boss is back in. Looks like we're playing Reese, taking him out, subbing him into the corner. Thompson doesn't shoot it. He's got Rosenquist on him. He wanted it. Boston Williamson could have got called for a moving screen there. Great pass by Sam to Boston. Just can't catch it. Great job by Sam holding his hand out to Boston going, that's all right. Let's high five here and live to see another day. 13-9, 2:22 to go. In this one, Les Schroeder. Here comes Rosenquist bringing it up. Close to 2 minutes to go. I'm going to tell my story on All the Tea. My All the Tea show this week, Wednesday, about me and Coach Kleiss' run-in.
All right. I can't wait to hear that story.
Sam switches on to Rosenquist.
Nice. Oh.
And now Sam almost gets the steal. No, Rosenquist passes Hinnies to Wingert. And what's the call? He has
Travel.
travel. I was just going to call it.
Good.
I was going to say we saw that in the girls' game where that was a point of emphasis.
Yep.
We talked about it in the girls' game.
Yep.
And that was a travel. That's what they were calling in the girls' game.
All right.
And that's just a point of emphasis this year, and it's what they're going to call. Jackson Smythe almost throws it away to Kocher.
Nice take.
Smooth down the lane.
Gotta
No finish. Rosenquist with the rebound. Bruns gives Thompson a little fake. Nope. Boston
Good.
tips it out of there to Kocher. 9:13, 1:30 left first half. Here is Sam.
Dang it.
Charge call on Sam. Rosenquist picks up the charge. Sam's first, team fifth.
Trying to get it to Blake out in this corner over here.
So here comes the State A golf champion into the game, number 4, Keaton Newborg, 6-foot junior. He was not on this team last year, so this is his first varsity start. And who does he get a guard? Oh, I don't. Isaac Bruns.
Isaac Bruns. Yeah.
DAC 12 Player of the Year. So
Yeah.
Keaton is up for it. I'll just say that. You know that, Les.
Yep.
Just
That's just the way he is.
just ready to play. He's just a bad
like that.
boy. And Bruns, the reverse layup, good. His 6th point of the night.
But Bruns realized that too and just posted him up.
Yep. Keaton's 6 foot. Bruns about 4 inches on her. Comes Kocher, top of the key, picks up his dribble. Nowhere to go. Williamson comes over, offers the screen, then rolls. Thompson drives down the lane. Almost finishes it.
Oh, Blake almost had that.
Oh, that's a foul on Bruns. After.
Oh, they called it on Blake. On the run by.
I'm at a loss for words. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, Les, tomorrow's Saturday. You know, get the day off. Think of happier things. Blake's third foul in the first quarter. So we probably will not see him until
third quarter.
The third quarter.
Nice job,
Boston Williamson. Great job by him. And that's all he's got to do this year is just defend and rebound.
Yep.
And use his height and just wall up on defense.
He'll get some scoring chances, too.
Now you got Sam on Bruns. Skip pass across the floor. Top of the key. That could have been a
pinball.
That could have been a travel as well. And boy, Newborg's really,
he is
really active back there.
Yep.
And Titans had a little bit of a frazzle here. 19 seconds to go. 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah.
This is Bruns. He's going to shoot it. And Sam's right there. That's a travel.
There you go. Yep.
Great
Good
job
defense.
by Sam. Great job by Sam to force the spin, and then he was right there. As we're going to see Blake Thompson come back into the game, and hopefully not
an offensive
drive.
Foul. Yeah.
I mean, this is gutsy, but hey, you're playing a team that hasn't lost since March of 2020.
Yeah.
So let's roll the dice here.
Exactly. Let's get one here before the end of the first.
13 seconds as Thompson brings it up midcourt. 10 seconds. No screen. Now a screen by Sam. And then he rolls.
Yep.
Sam's going to have a 3. Puts it up. Oh, just off. And that's it. And there was no shots. And that was, I was going to say, that almost went in. But there was no shot. Into the first quarter. Dakota Valley 15. T-Area Titans 9. A lot of people here tonight, Les. Taking our time getting out of here. Chatted with Jonah Kocher recently for the Titans. And asked him what his favorite thing to do on the court was. And he said he likes to get assists. He likes to feed his teammates and get them going, give them assists. He played this year for the Pentagon Schoolers and Coach Dwight Walker. And his goal is to get back to the Sodak 16. To do that, he said, we just need to believe in ourselves. He says he thinks we're underrated this year. And he agrees. He sees this more as a balanced team, and his personal and team goals are the same. He wants to play late in March. So, Jonah Kocher. So what a wild and woolly first quarter for everyone there. Titans 6 fouls, Dakota Valley just 2. That's the story, I suppose, of the night is 3 fouls for Blake Thompson. And 2
for one for Kirshen, okay? 2 for Wiebinga. And him and Thompson are going back into the game. And
he's a senior. He'll play smart.
yeah, next foul, defensive foul on the Titans. The boys from Dakota Valley will be shooting free throws, one-on-one. And Rosenquist drives, scores. Smart play. He had Thompson on him.
Yep.
Thompson can't, just can't really defend him. He's just got to run by him. So imagine we're going to see a lot of that. Kocher trapped on the baseline. There's Sam underneath. Sam might be a little too excited tonight. And Wiebinga gets his shot blocked, stays with the Titans.
I agree with you on Sam. I think he's just a little nervous and a little getting ahead of himself.
I don't think nervous, just excited. He's been waiting for this moment for a long time. Sam's going to have some nights.
Yep. There's a look.
Thompson, good rotation on that shot, no good. And steal by Kocher. 2-on-2 game right now. Sam trailing. Kocher just tries to zip it to Thompson and throws it over his head, out of bounds. And so we'll go the other way. Titans trailing 17-9 against the number 1 team in Class A. Dakota Valley looking to go and win their back-to-back state
that's
championships.
a long three.
That was a long three. Usually you don't see Rosenquist shooting it that much. That's a foul on Paul Isaac Bruns. I got to stop calling him by his brother's name. That's his first.
Yeah, he
team
plays
third.
down at USD. He plays for the Coyotes.
He went to my old hometown, Grand Forks, to play for the Fighting Hawks up there. And you live in Grand Forks for a year. That's about a year.
That's cold.
That's about enough.
Yeah, nice. Oh.
Sam, the drive, no good. Rebound comes to Bruns. Sam giving him the business.
Well, the Coyotes actually play UC Irvine Hone's team on Saturday.
Yeah, Justin Hone coming back home to South Dakota. Rosenquist, little floater, no good off the backboard.
Nice
rebound. Wiebinga. Oh no! Throws it. Oh, Blake Thompson shows why he got 8 interceptions this year.
That's what I was just saying. A football move there. Oh, good
shot, and Thompson did that on purpose. That's got to be a travel.
There you go.
It is. Thompson waited and paused, and he was waiting for Kocher to get into position, and he did. And Kocher just missed a wide open shot. Happens. I've never done it, but in high school I did.
Okay.
Thompson to inbound. Look for him to get the ball right back to Thompson. Nope, hands it off to Smythe. He bobbles it, kicks it out to Wiebinga, just off the back of the rim. We're getting close.
We are.
We're getting good misses.
We are getting good looks.
And Rosenquist passes it. Knocked out of bounds into the game. Number 24, Logan Collette, 5'10", sophomore guard. Saw him a couple quarters for JV. And the Panthers will inbound it. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer, good. That is Jackson Hinnies. He didn't hold up 3 fingers that time.
No, I don't.
He's the leading scorer in this game. He's got 6. Here is
There you go, Jackson. Good
Jackson
take.
Smythe. Boy, that rim does not like us.
No, it does not. Blake.
Steal by Thompson. Basket good by Thompson. He's got 7 now, so he's the leading scorer in this game, 20-11. Just under 6 minutes to go until halftime. Settle down, Les.
I'm settling.
If you didn't join us for the girls' game, know that we have this little 500 court shot by Bach Insurance, Jensen Insurance. And
1 for 1 on the year.
yeah, we didn't have one all last year. We're 1 for 1 on the year.
That's right.
Mr. Boom made it. He's going to take home $500. Now he's in the drawing to shoot it at the end of the year to get $10,000.
Wow.
17 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Rosenquist waiting for a pick by Wingert. He gets one. Rosenquist drives middle lane. Blake Thompson just says, I'll take that. And we'll go this way. Titans need a basket here. And Thompson needs to back off.
Oh.
Not that far. Rosenquist misses it. Skip pass to Feldmo. Rosenquist from the corner. He's not a great three-point shooter.
There you go.
Great passer. Great defender. Great rebounder. He can drive. He's just not great from behind the line.
Hit that,
Jackson
Jackson.
Smythe, that's going to be too hard.
Oh.
I don't think that's his shot.
No.
There, Thompson is still, Wingert. No, and that's a charge all day long. That's Wingert's first, 4th team foul. You saw a lot of whistles in the first quarter, and now we're kind of Boston Williamson back into the game for the Titans. Isaac Bruns in for the Dakota Valley Panthers. Luke Bruns makes his first appearance for the Dakota Valley Panthers, as does number 20, Sam Kleiss, 6'5" senior. Luke Bruns is a 6-foot sophomore guard. Played a couple quarters in JV, nice looking JV player. We've even got Thompson, Williamson, Almus, and Smythe in for the Titans. Here comes Sam, gets the ball knocked away, but rebound Boston. They just smack it out of his hands. Wow. And they are just battling. No, what's the call?
Jump ball.
Jump ball. Possession arrow Titans. Well, they just came down on Boston and nailed it out of his hands. This is, the Titans have only scored 11, but the Panthers have only scored 20. This is a high octane offense, like we said. Of their 26 games last year, only 3 opponents were able to stay within single digits. So Titans doing just fine.
There you go, Sam.
Sam, pull-up jumper off the back of the rim. Great rebound by Boss. Here is Thompson. He hits the ground. Rebound. Oh, that's going to be Weavinga's third. Rebound for the Panthers. They get the ball. Weavinga's third foul. Titans now with 7. And the bad thing is, of those 7 fouls, 2 players have 6.
Yep.
So back into the game goes Jonah Kocher.
Now we're shooting free throws.
We are shooting free throws, 1-on-1. And to the line is going to be Faldmo. Oh, you can't count that. That shouldn't. I'm making a new rule.
Got to call bank.
I'm making a new rule in high school basketball, Wes.
It's after 5 o'clock.
You can't miss that bad and get rewarded for it.
That's right.
Oh, well, we're giving here in T, and it's the holiday season.
So it is the holiday season.
Kocher.
Nice cut by Sam.
Some great cut by Sammy. Lays it in with his left hand. Titans within 8, under 4 minutes to go.
Oh, he's going to shoot it.
Oh, he shot it and started putting the 3 fingers up and running down the court.
But I thought Kleiss touched it before it went out of bounds.
I didn't see it. I was watching him do his 3 fingers as he started running down. He thought he was going to swish it, and he missed everything.
Oh, but I thought
I don't know if I've ever seen that in my life.
I don't know who touched it for White. But
yeah, the student section was on him a little bit.
Yep.
And these refs are only human.
Yep.
And runs down through the lane. Right-handed finish to put his team up by 10. Thompson. And now Boston's going to pass it to Jonah. Pick down. Jonah's going to pass it right back to him. That's a great play set up. Nice patience by both players. Yep. Sam now has 4. Titans trail by 8. Getting down close to 3 minutes to go on this Friday night. Thompson fights through the screen. Rosenquist picks up his dribble. Runs deep, deep. And that counts, and he banked it in. That's not fair.
Bank's not open after 5 o'clock on Friday nights.
Yeah. It's 4 points. I'm asking the refs to take off.
Right. Oh, it's a good look by Sam.
Sam had a good idea.
Yep.
Getting it to Boston. That is crazy, though, Les.
I mean, it is.
And Rosenquist gets his 4th point of the night. As the Dakota Valley faithful rise to their feet, their largest lead of the night, 2:38 until halftime. Timeout by the Titans. Okay, our Twitter question for Jonah Kocher. Okay.
Yep, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I said you can have this, a lifetime supply of what? And what are you going to have? Did he say he wants a lifetime supply of Cool Blue Gatorade? Lifetime supply of Who Hot? A lifetime supply of Nikes? Or a lifetime supply of Xbox games?
Yeah, I said the Nike shoes.
Okay. Mr. Griffin?
He says Xbox games. Les, you're 2 for 2 this year.
Yeah.
That's not usually how it goes.
That's right. I'm turning a new leaf.
He said Nikes.
Yes.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm going to tell a little story about me and Coach Kleise's run-in and all the tea live from Boss's Pizza this Wednesday from 6 to 7. We stream that on T-Connect on Facebook, and so you got to be a member there. And next week's guest is Scott Mindy, and then we'll get a player on, maybe one of the girls' players. Let's do our game ball while we're at it.
Okay.
And you wanted me to go first.
I do want you to go first.
Okay.
Who's your game ball going to?
I think it's because of her aggressiveness, and it just seemed to me that she had just kind of decided that I'm a senior, I got to take it to another level. Got to the free throw line 7 times, made 6 of them.
Yep.
4 steals, 16 points. She led us in points.
Yep.
But it was just that aggressiveness of not standing outside the three-point line.
Sam.
And Blake's got to not do that. Right. And there's Luke runs for his first 2 points tonight, 30 to 15.
So you went with that
Stella Peterson. I
Yep.
just liked that she was driving. What a great pass by Sam.
That was. Jackson.
Jackson misses it. Yeah, that she just didn't camp out the three-point line, that she created her own offense. So
Well, I did have her name written down,
Isaac runs. Yep.
but I am going to go with the double-double girl tonight. Mara Grant, 14 points and 12 rebounds tonight. So my game ball goes to Mara Grant for the first one of the year.
Yeah.
And her first start.
I thought about it. Timeout Titans. And the Panthers are on a roll here. They have scored 7 in a row. 11 in a row, I believe. But Titans got it close. They got it within 8, and then 11 in a row points here for the Dakota Valley Panthers.
Well, and my game ball, my player had 6 defensive rebounds and 6 offensive rebounds.
The offensive.
And the offensive ones were key, just to give us nice little runs and putbacks to get us that big lead in the beginning of the game.
Yep. We did a wrestling update for the girls' game, but we want to do one for the boys' game here real quick. We have different viewers watching. They are 6-0. They beat Watertown, Yankton, Madison, Aberdeen Central, not Madison Millbank, and then they shut out Roosevelt 72-0 and beat O'Gorman like 81-10. So 6-0. They wrestled today. I'm not sure how they did. They're all the way out in Rapid City.
They are.
And I don't think they get back till tomorrow night. One of the wrestlers told me. So great job wrestling. Keep it going. Titans need to close out strong here. Get a couple buckets before halftime. They're down 19, and they just need to take some quality shots.
I got a score update that's kind of surprising, but not really. The defending champs from last year, Sioux Falls AA score now.
Yep.
Sioux Falls Roosevelt got doubled up on tonight by Sioux Falls Jefferson, 56-26.
Wow.
That one kind of. I knew Mitch Begeman, Roosevelt's head coach, has a young team this year.
Yep.
And they haven't played well. Or they haven't played together as much, and I knew Jefferson had a great team coming in.
Yep. Can't win it every year. They've won it the last 2 years.
They've won it the last 2. So.
And I believe that's T-resident Mitch Begeman.
T-resident now,
I
Mitch.
believe.
It is. I did talk to him right before the school year started, and talked to him out at Squealers, and he is living south of town now. So, yep.
Wieben goes back in with his 3 fouls tonight for Sam. And Squealers, is that a place to tell secrets, or what is that? Is that a place you go to tell secrets, or?
I do not. It's a good place to eat.
Well, it's called Oh, it's a restaurant.
Why? What did I?
Well, it's called Squealers, like you're squealing on people.
That's what I got.
Help me out here, partner. 1 minute till halftime. 19-point Dakota Valley lead. They've kind of taken off in the last few minutes of the second quarter here to really pull away in what had been a close game. Oh, Thompson does get his hand on that. He's got a few steals here tonight to go along with his 7 points, leading the Titans.
Here's a surprise score in A. Sioux Falls Christian 44, Lennox 26 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow. Well, we're not the only ones having a tough night.
That's right.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Dakota Valley. Sam Almus, he'll
go back in now for Wiebinga. Good, that was making me a little nervous. 37 seconds, Dakota Valley's ball. And they're leading by 19. 7 for Thompson, 4 for Almus, 4 for Kirshenman, 13 now for Bruns, 6 for Jackson Hinnies. And Preston Carlson, number 22, he doesn't start, so it's not a big deal, but he picked up his 3rd foul for the Panthers, who look like they're going to – that's an illegal screen going that way. It's on Bruns. That's his 2nd. As we hear, I could even hear the boos from the Dakota Valley fans through my headphones. But I mean, it's a good call.
It is a good call.
He just kind of came around, gave him business, and no argument from the Dakota Valley bench.
Nope.
The one rational fan didn't agree. And so brother for brother, Luke checks in for Isaac Bruns. Titans now will get a chance to get the last shot here tonight. And Thompson brings it up, crosses midcourt, 10 seconds, gets a screen from Wiebinga, and drives baseline. And out of bounds, that saves for the Titans 3.2 seconds. And so we'll see what kind of play they have here. Watch for Sam Almus.
Yep, R. Reese.
And not really a play. They're just kind of, Jonah's going to have to get it up. He's going to shoot it. No shot. No shot. And so that's the end of the first quarter, 34 for Dakota Valley, 15 for the Titans. As we will get Coach Shoresman making his way up here. And I better get out the girls' box score. Coach Adam Shoresman of the 1-0 T-Area Lady Titans.
Yep.
And he's got to be a happy man. He's with his wife Ashley over there, and she might be leaving. And we're going to see another half-court shot here, I believe. Jensen Insurance. Hello, sir. You can just sit. I don't know if you want to get in there.
Okay, so our shooter here will be Brian Shiros. Brian.
So we have a shooter for the Jensen Insurance. Coach, congratulations on your first win of the year. Snapping the 2-game Dakota Valley losing streak.
Well, thank you. Yeah, that was a good start for us. That first quarter was a little shaky, I thought, in the first 3-4 minutes, but after that we really settled in and got our jitters out of us.
Yeah. Did you know that at halftime of your game that Mr. Boom hit this shot and won $500?
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right.
And, oh my goodness, he almost made it.
Right out of the gates, game one.
Right.
Awesome.
We didn't make one all last year, and we were 1 for 1 this year.
Hey, we'll still take 50% right now. 1 for 2 is not bad.
Yeah. I know that you've got a full team, and you showed that tonight. You had a lot of girls that made their firsts tonight, if it was a first start or a first point or a first rebound or a first game they played in. But you were playing without, one of your better players, Katie Vasika. So do you see that as a good thing of them having to kind of play without her and other girls getting to get in and get her minutes, and you think it's going to make you better down the line?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, there's pros and cons to it, too. Not having Katie in there kind of throws off rhythm when she comes back in and kind of have to play it, a little bit differently. But it was great to see these girls just work really, really hard tonight. That was the biggest thing we've been emphasizing all year was just that, 3 weeks of practice. Hey, let's just work hard. Defensively is what we're going to hang our hat on this year. And I thought we turned them over 35 times.
Yes.
And, I don't know what our record is for our T-girls basketball team, but that's got to be up there.
That's got to be up there. It was just 35 turnovers. You stole the ball 21 times.
Just like we drew it up. That's what we thought.
Well, I thought it was how you drew it up, because I thought this has to be a point of emphasis that you guys have been working on, because it was so evident that two that impressed me were West and Weber. Hayden West and Weber down here, they were getting their hands on balls, causing jump balls, getting steals, and just it was very apparent that that's how you guys want to play.
Yeah, we've been preaching, hey, let's make everything tough out, in the lane, and then we got to recover outside the lane. And I thought we did a great job. Yeah, they had a couple open threes, so we got to shore that up a little bit. And it wasn't perfect by any means tonight, but man, those two really set a tone of, I think, if we look back at the film and we see like how many times we got hands on the ball in the lane, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And I was super impressed with Maya and Hayden getting their first starts, and wow, they provided a lot of valuable minutes. And I know we got into a little foul trouble, so we had to play some girls a little bit longer and sit some girls a little bit longer, but I thought it was good experience.
Yeah. Just active hands, and I just didn't see that coming. I watched them play against Lennox, and it was kind of it wasn't the most fluid game, but they battled and they made shots, and Snoozy was 6 for 6, and Vandenhall had an off game, but they played a pretty good game. You guys came out tonight and just wire to wire, and you got everybody in. I mean, the fewest anybody played tonight was 134.
Yeah.
That's got to be fun.
That's always fun. I think it gives those younger girls a lot of anticipation of like, hey, I can probably get in this game.
Yeah.
When that happens, looking at some of the people that I've seen in my lifetime as the great coaches, what they were doing, they were getting those younger girls in. They were able to push the pace a little bit, get those younger girls in that second half. You look at the Roosevelts and what they did with their historic runs. You look at coming from the Mitchell area, man. That's why they built up such a dynasty in Mitchell, was because, they were able to play solid basketball, get the lead, and get some of those younger kids in. So it was a great environment tonight. It's a good crowd.
Mm-hmm.
That feeds into everything, too. But I thought there wasn't a lot of head hanging from us. Mistakes were made, but I thought that the girls did a really good job of coming together and playing as a team.
Yeah.
And we're still focusing on that. Yeah, we had some turnovers, 17, and some of those were a little boneheaded, and we can fix those. But with their effort, we didn't hang our head on those turnovers, and we just really pushed that pace, and I really liked what I saw tonight. But it just can't be one thing. We got to, not a one-time thing, we got to do it consistently. We've been preaching that, hey, it's great to play great defense on 3 minutes of the quarter, but you got to play the whole quarter. You got to play the whole half. You got to play the whole game. And after you're just in that girl's grill the whole time, then they're going to come down, have a wide open shot, and miss.
Yeah.
There were many times I thought in the second quarter we were on their heels after a rebound, and they looked gassed.
Yeah.
And, man, I tell you what, our coaching staff, we sat down and we were talking about it, and I said, hey, I think we had a lot of athletes this year, and I want to push that pace. I think that we can – practices are set up that way. I'm sure girls will say, it's not very fun. In our practices, it's we go through a drill, we condition. We go through a drill, we condition. And that's even after the drills that are conditioned.
Wow.
So we're really pushing that pace, and I think that the girls are responding. And this was a good buy-in tonight, that they saw the fruits of their labor, because otherwise it's tough going 3 weeks of just, oh, man, we've just been running.
Right.
So,
yeah. Speaking of tough, I think what I was thinking when I was watching is, man, you're really frustrating Dakota Valley. And I think if you can do that at the high school level especially, you're going to get just girls that play bad because they're frustrated. A couple of players I wanted to talk about. I gave my game ball to Stella Peterson. The reason I did, it wasn't because she was the leading scorer, but she drove more this game than I saw her last year, where she kind of camped out in the three-point line. And
Chad, I told you when I came in at Boss's Pizza, I said, you can't keep labeling these girls as a defensive stopper, just a shooter. I said, we're really doing a good job this year, I think, of being multifaceted.
Yeah, she got to the free throw line 7 times, then made 6 of them. Mm-hmm. And I just never saw that out of her last year, just creating her own offense. And she just played great. She looked to me like she's a girl that's going, I'm a senior. It's my last year. I'm going to be a leader. I want to do this. And that was impressive to me.
Well, especially even having, 4 steals. And, man, the steals racking up, too. I look at that, man. Maya having 5 and only 1 turnover. Stella having 4 steals and only 2 turnovers. Those are great things. And the assists were there too, but not a ton, because we were getting steals and then trying to drive coast to coast. But we're really looking at, once you get to the lane offensively, go into those girls. Don't shy away. I think a lot of times in previous years we had girls that just wanted to get in the lane and just go away from the contact. And if we're preaching get into those girls, we can get to the foul line. And I don't even know how many free throws we shot. But was it 14 total?
Yep.
So, I mean, those are things that we're really focusing on this year. we can focus more on those little things and really have an identity instead of, man, it's maybe one or two girls. And we got some athletes. This girls basketball team, I said, it's going to be fun to watch. And I think, going forward, we're going to be hopefully having that big crowd and people behind us and continue that going.
Mara Grant, 14 points, 12 rebounds, double-double, easy double-double. She got that 6 offensive rebounds, though. And you were talking about the other night how strong she was. And she got some balls tonight that she didn't have any business getting just because of that strength, where she would just rip it away from somebody.
So sometimes I think of her as a little Ferdinand the Bull. I think that she's so nice. And I'm like, Mar, you got to tap into that beast because, man, you are the strongest girl on the court. Like I said, almost day in and day out, game in and game out, every time we step on the court. So, yeah, it was great to see that her, and she was limited. I think maybe she played the most. No, she only had 18 minutes.
18 minutes.
But, I mean, she got into some foul trouble.
Yep.
So it was great seeing those other girls step up. Reese Hammerquist, I thought, gave us some great defensive minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes she played tonight, 2 rebounds.
And she plays hard. She's a smart kid. Rylan Conrad, too. I think our post players are coming along. Little things that we can work on with Rylan, but, I mean, those are things that we can talk about on the sideline and then go back in, and she's adjusting. So it's been very good buy-in by these girls.
And like you said, you can talk about it all you want at practice. There's nothing like live game experience, for Reese to come out and play 10 minutes. I was looking for stats to talk about stuff this year and last year. Didn't have a lot of stats on Hayden West. Her first game, what a nice line she had tonight. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. I mean, that's a hell of a night right there.
Yeah.
In 20 minutes. That's a really nice – you got some stats now. Something to build on for her. She did a great job. She barely played last year, and neither did Maya Weber. Her mom told me today, I think she might start tonight. But, yeah. They did great. Congratulations to you.
Sorry, I had to keep you on the toes there a little bit, Shad. I know you asked me right before the game, like, hey, is Hayden and Maya? And I said, I don't know, maybe. So I just had to keep you on your toes a little bit.
Well, I didn't have a lot of info because they haven't played before. So I was like, I'm just going to have to, whoever it is, I'm going to have to make up anything. Because you've got a lot of girls on this team that, like I said, a lot of firsts tonight. You have a lot of girls out there tonight that have never been out there for more than like a minute.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Keep it rolling. When's the next game?
So the boys are at Tri-Valley or here with Tri-Valley. I can't remember which one, but then we have a doubleheader again here next Friday. So it'll be Del Rapids.
Yep.
Del Rapids, yep. So
All right.
Well, thank you guys for having me on, and we appreciate what you guys are doing over here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Coach Adam Shorsman, now he's got to try to get out of here. It's like getting out of a shack and getting out of a Fiat here.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. And he's going to have a great Friday night. What a showing by the T-Area Lady Titans down, a player that I'll tell you this about Katie Vasika. She was recruited by about every Power 5 school in the country and still chose SDSU. I asked her after she chose SDSU, I said, did you talk to Coach, what's their names, Connecticut, UConn? She said, I did. She just wanted to stay home. Weebinga underneath, count it. So picking up that win with her would have been great. Oh, Sammy gets up, shows off that vertical, gets the block on the fast break. Titans back in action. 34-17, Thompson from the baseline, skips off, and no good. Wingert gets the rebound. Here we talked about these guys wanting to push it. Dakota Valley, here they are pushing it. And we got the tie up, and then frustrating night, Les. You don't get the tie up with the jump ball, and then you get the touch foul there. So thanks for giving up your headset to Coach.
No problem.
Shorsman.
No problem.
17-34, Rosie going to the line. Can I call him Rosie?
I think you can.
All right.
No, Dad's down there.
Yep. Some Titans we wanted to update you on. Male Titans, we talked about Liv Ritter. Garrett Colbeck, he's played in 6 games this year for Jamestown.
Yep.
They're 8-0, number 5 in the NAIA. They scored 90 points a night. So Garrett getting a little bit of a run in his sophomore year. Chris Morales started all 9 games for Dakota State, averaging 9 points a game, 6-3. I see his dad's in attendance tonight.
Yep.
So it's been a long, hard road for that 50-year senior, but Kirschman drives, had it knocked away, hit off his leg out of bounds to Dakota Valley. Chris is finally having an impact there
at Dakota State. Justin Hone, you mentioned he's going to be here this weekend at USD.
Yep.
He's playing at UC Irvine. They're 6-3. He's not starting, but
No.
he's like their sixth man. He's played in all 9, 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists a night. They knocked off number 21 Oregon a little while back.
I saw that.
So. Noah Friedel, he's down at James Madison. He started 6 games. He got his revenge. He beat SDSU. And no good there. Great defense by Kirschenman. And he's averaging 10 points a night. So one more, Cade Stearns, senior at Mount Marty. They're 5-7. He started all 12 games. And, great hustle by Thompson just to get down and be a menace to Rosenquist. There's Sam. Good job not shooting that.
Yeah, he was not in a position. Nice drive.
Thompson underneath. Good. He's got 9. And timeout, Dakota Valley. Coach Kleiss not happy that they're only leading by 17. And so Thompson with 9, Elmas with 4, and Kirschman with 4 for the Titans.
That was probably a hustle, just like when Tammy Lilly called that timeout for the Panthers earlier for the girls' game.
Yep, I agree. I saw that one just plain as day, that player, and boy, that girl turned it over and was frustrated and didn't hustle back.
Yep.
So these Titans are going to be, this is a little feeling out period. They're going to be replacing Lundeen and Worth. And Lundeen and Worth, they were the 2 leading scorers. They were 1 and 2 in 15 of the 23 games we played. So Lundeen led the team in scoring 13 of the 23, and he scored 17 or more points 17 of the 23 games. So the majority of the time, Kale Lundeen was scoring 17 or more a night, and that's just huge when you can get that kind of output consistently. So Titans still a long way to go in this one. There's 14 minutes left. 36-19. We will start updating you on some boys' scores. You see anything good out there? Del Rapids over West Central, 57-44.
Yep.
And not a lot of big games here tonight.
Nope.
And up and under, basket's good by Winger. That's 6 points for him. He's got 6. Rosenquist has got 6, and Jackson Hinnis has got 6, and Isaac Bruns has got 13 for the defending State A champions of basketball.
Nice look there.
Oh boy, there's no Oofda.
Wow.
The Wiebinga and the
nice block.
Yeah, blocked by Kocher, and then they just get it back into the corner to Hinnies. And he hits a 3, 9 points on the night. Good idea by Kirschman to try to get it to the streaking Wiebinga, but to no avail. Hinnies has made 3 3-pointers tonight. Bruns out top, under 5 minutes, third quarter. 41-19. Here is Rosenquist. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Wiebinga. And he just walks to the bench knowing that's what's going to happen. And so Williamson in for Kirschenman. Smythe in for Wiebinga. And it's the good news, bad news is this, Les.
Tell you what.
The good news is, the bad news is it's been a tough night.
It has, but they are the defending champs.
The good news is we're probably not going to face another team this good all year. And Boston Williamson gets the rebound, gets it to Thompson, and we're going to play a lot of good teams.
Yes, we are.
And so we just got to keep fighting, try to fight back into this one. Sam a deep 3,
There we go.
good.
There we go.
7 points now for Almas. A slow start to the night, but he's fighting through it.
Well, the team we play on Monday night, we go down to Tri-Valley, or over to Tri-Valley, wherever you want to say.
Yep.
They are playing, let's see, I saw it here earlier. They are playing Parks tonight, and there is no update. So
Great defense by Almas, and then Bruns gets it off the backboard. Oh, those banked in shots.
Yep.
They count the same, I guess. I found out at halftime. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Almas,
Oh, I thought
top of the
2 in a row.
key,
Nope.
and the ref, he hit the deck, no call.
Must have been a good no call. The referee was right on top of that. Rosenquist down the lane. Scores his 8th point of the night. As Kocher, scoreless on the night so far, brings it up. Gets the pick from Boston. Moving screen, it's a good call. You got to get set for the screen. You know, you got to anticipate where that guy's going to go, and you can't at the last minute then move to the right.
Adjust,
And so he did just that. He just twitched a little bit, but it was enough. So into the game comes Keaton Newborg. He was really active last time he was in here.
He was.
And Kocher goes to the bench. 45-22, 23-point lead.
Nice.
And Jackson really riding Rosenquist there, runs down the lane. Third team foul for the Titans. Two shots, runs to the line, 15 on the night. And I hope that lady's okay that just screamed.
Yeah.
Brookings over Watertown tonight. Lincoln
Boy.
just does beat Washington. Yep, boys.
Lincoln.
Brandon Valley with the upset over O'Gorman, 57-51.
That was in, let's see. No, that was over at O'Gorman tonight.
Yeah, that was at O'Gorman. And we'll update the AA scores because we're playing enough AA schools this year.
And when that was when you were on vacation last year when I got to call the game against Brandon Valley. They had a lot of young kids, if I remember right, that were coming up.
Oh, tough pass there by 50-50 call. They say it's Dakota Valley.
And we get to play both of them this year, too.
We're staying here.
We get to play O'Gorman, like, right after Christmas.
Yep.
And then we have Brandon Valley at the end of the season this year.
Yankton with a 66-61 upset at number 2 Harrisburg tonight.
And then we play them. We play both. We play Yankton at the end of the season. There's Blake.
But just off to the left, no good. Rebound by Bruns. He will finish out this year and then go to USD to play for the Coyotes, who just upset, who was it, BYU the other night?
Yep, BYU, yeah.
A big upset. Rosenquist takes it down the lane, his 10th point of the night for a 27-point lead over the Titans. Thompson wanted to return the favor.
Ooh, nice
what a great
look.
pass. And then another great pass. That's to Smythe driving baseline. Foul down there. That's the first foul of the quarter for the Dakota Valley Panthers. And you watch Thompson play this year, you know, the Titans were one game away from making the state tournament last year. You just wonder what we would look like last year with Blake Thompson and
just
one more guy. That's kind of all you need sometimes.
Yep.
So Thompson going to inbound it. We are back to action.
Right back to him.
Kirschenman. Great design play to get the ball back to Thompson in the corner. He's going to drive baseline now, pulls up. Shot. Good. Nothing but net. 11 points for Thompson, the lefty. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. And Bruns drives the lane. Oh, what a shot. Boy.
Tough shot.
I hate to say only 17, but boy, he's looked really nice tonight. And now he just picked up his third foul. Second team foul for the Panthers. Jonah Kocher, I said, what's your best Christmas gift ever? He said, an Xbox, is what he told me. I said, okay, if you could have anything for Christmas, both realistically and unrealistically, what would you have? He said, realistically, surprised by a new dog. So I know mom and dad are here, but maybe they're going to listen to this. He wants a new dog.
Yeah.
Kirschenman.
Oh, nice.
Great patience.
Way.
Pauses, gets his 6th basket of the night. Unrealistic, he said, a trip to Hawaii. That's if you were his dad.
Okay.
Nice
defense by Jackson there.
Ball stays with Dakota Valley. He said his favorites are favorite restaurant, Who Hot. Mm-hmm. You ever eat Who Hot?
I have.
That's good.
It's a good place.
Favorite drink is Cool Blue Gatorade. His favorite video game is Madden.
Yep.
I'm surprised it's not basketball. Oh, Reese Kirschenman with the big block. Here comes Thompson, 90 miles an hour down the court. Finds Smythe. Layup no good.
And,
Those will start to fall in the year.
oh, yeah.
There's a look for 24. Offensive rebound.
Favorite tea business. He said Squealers. Favorite celebrity, Derek Rose. And I said, what do you want to be when you get older? And he wants to be a lawyer.
Okay.
Kind of looks like a lawyer. Titans turn it over. It goes back to Dakota Valley as we see Isaac Bruns, Randy Rosenquist, and Jackson Winger back into the game. Maybe the big three, if you will.
Yep.
We've been going this 4 fouls. Checks back in for the Titans.
Boston and Sam.
And here come the Dakota Valley Panthers up by 27. You wonder, as we tick down under a minute, are we going to see all of their starters in the fourth quarter? Isaac Bruns.
Oh, geez.
Fouled maybe by Wiebinga. That's it. It's his fifth. And I thought
Yep.
it is.
And he.
And I think Weber just yelled at him. He didn't touch him. And so now Thompson will check back in for Wiebinga. 2 points on the night, 5 fouls. Thompson. And they have up there that Thompson has 2 fouls. Maybe.
Yeah.
We didn't get stats at halftime, did we?
We didn't.
Check
The printer is not working.
Oh, no. That's all right. Hey, if there's ever a night where the printer can break, it's tonight.
That's right.
And Panthers getting close to putting 30 points in between them.
I did get a text from my buddy Jackson Talor about the halftime stats.
Yep.
Well, let's see. At half.
Thompson brings it up, looking for Sam. Shot clock, game clock separation, just 2 seconds. So Titans aren't worried about holding it.
At
Thompson
halftime, he had
drives
2
baseline. Oh, what a great
Nice.
pass by Thompson to a cutting. Sam Almus picks up his 9th point of the night. Thompson almost gets the steal.
Said Thompson had 2 fouls at halftime.
Okay.
So there we go.
Maybe they,
Change a different one.
well,
Yeah.
we do have a rookie scoreboard operator, Les. So
Well, I'm not blaming her.
you never,
I wouldn't blame. No.
I would have
You
no
can't
problem
know.
blaming her.
No, you cannot blame Brooke Paleshi.
Well, I
No.
wasn't going to call her name.
I'm just saying. I'm just calling you out there. I'm just saying.
Oh, great block by the big boss man, Boston Williamson. And out of bounds to the Titans. Boston's going to get a few more of those this year. Great
Yes.
job. He got up there. The state champion baseball player.
Yep. Since
Thompson's going to get a heave here.
see now, I was going to get you in trouble since you work with her here at the school. So
Oh, boy. Thompson, it looked like it was going to be good. And so 55-28, 27-point difference. We'll play 8 more minutes. I don't know if it's going to be running clock or not. And they do check Isaac Bruns back into the game. He's got 21 points, I believe. Leading for the Titans, Thompson's got 11. Sam Almus has 9. So season individual. Go ahead, Les.
I was just going to say, I got to think of my game balls here for our boys at the end of the game. So
Let's do round 2 of
All right.
true or false.
I'm
okay?
ready. I'm ready.
True or false? Andrew Griffith versus Les Schroeder. Andrew holds the 1-0 lead on the year. We do this all year. Human facial hair grows faster than any other body hair. True or false?
Yes, true.
It is true, 1-1. The maximum length for a TikTok video is 90 seconds. Is that true or false?
Now, actually, it's false because I heard this during our volleyball season that it's got to be shorter, right?
60. Yep, you
Yep.
both got that right.
Yep.
Number 3, the Missouri River. The Missouri River is the longest river in the United States. True or false?
Oh, you're going to get me with my geography. True.
It is true. Most people think it's the Mississippi, the Missouri River that runs right through here. Okay, true or false? The first Disney princess was Cinderella.
False.
It's false. It is Snow White. You guys are 4 for 4. If you tie again, I'm going to kill you both. Okay, true or false? Tigers cannot swim. A tiger cannot swim.
False.
I hate both of you.
They are.
It is true. A tiger cannot swim. And you guys tied again for the second time in a row. You don't know how hard it is to put these questions together.
Nice steal by Jonah there.
Almost. And
off his foot.
it's off Rosenquist's foot.
Very good.
Eagle eye, Les Schroeder. Okay. The most music video ever played is on MTV is Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yes, true.
It's false, guys, but you both agreed. You tied again. I think this is going to be our second and final true or false game of the year. Kirschenman battling underneath.
Good. Oh.
And nothing, and Drew Weber's got his palms in the air. Okay, Elton John refuses to wear a backstage pass backstage because he thinks people should know who he is. Is that true or false?
True.
It is true. Les Schroeder takes the game.
Yes.
It's 1-1 on the year.
Yes.
And Dakota Valley's got their big three.
Yeah.
Hennies off the front of the rim, no good. Bruns, and that was a travel. And rebound,
Yeah,
Kirschenman. Reese, it came around with the elbow, but it didn't make contact.
It didn't make contact, so it shouldn't have been a foul.
I don't know what the call is if it didn't make contact. I mean, I couldn't tell if the elbow was intentional, not intentional. I mean, it came up high, it came up head length, but it didn't make contact.
So are they going to call an inadvertent whistle, or are they going to call a foul on Reese?
I don't know what the call could be. I mean, I'm not an
That's
official.
what-
I don't referee. I just don't know what the call could be.
It's a foul on Reese. Intentional swinging.
They do call a foul on that.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know the call. I can't say what, I know there was no contact.
There was no contact when he came down.
And I don't know if it was, don't know if it's intentional or not. I just know it came close to the head, but and to be honest, it really doesn't matter at this point.
Nope.
And there's going to be a foul on Wingert, his second. And the Titans will inbound it. That's the third team foul for Dakota Valley this half. And pass a little too high. Rosenquist gets his 12th point of the night. As it is now a 31-point game. 6:30 to go. And so it'll be a running clock until it gets down to 19. Thompson splashes home the three. 14th point of the night for him. Dakota Valley brings it up the floor. Now it's down to 28, but that doesn't matter. The rule says it's got to get down to 19 before we get back to a normal clock again. So, driving lane, three-pointer by Hennies. That's off the front of the rim this time. Rebound by Wingert. And Tom out for Kirschenman. No good. Kirschenman gets the rebound. And Reese is yelled, I didn't even touch him. And I can tell you this much. I guarantee you that wasn't intentional.
No, that one was not.
And Drew Weber is not happy. I think he sees that it wasn't intentional.
No, it was not.
And he's not a happy man right now. And he said and Drew Weber. Okay, not a technical, but a warning after Drew Weber did yell at him. That's two that where he didn't even touch him where he got the call.
Yep.
And
but they did stop the clock now, so I don't.
Oh, it's the first game of the year. Yeah, I can't say what happened in the first one. I would bet all of your savings that last one wasn't. It was just
the last one was not intentional.
And then he went. I think it was how hard he went down. It looked like something happened, but then he got right back up. Yep. So here we go. 31-61. Coacher with the ball.
Let's find some positives in the last 5
There
minutes.
we go.
There we go. Nice drive.
Nice drive. Nice screen by Boston Williamson. Isaac Bruns still in the game, and that's going to be a foul. So that'll be just Smythe's first. 8th team foul for the Titans. Bruns back to the free throw line. He's already got 21 on the night. And the thing that worries me, I remember when, thing that worries me is first game of the year, if you're up 30 points with 5:30 to go and you've still got your starters in the game, at some point do you worry about someone getting hurt?
Yep. You got a long season.
Yeah, you got a long season. I just
yep.
wouldn't, this one's in the books. I just wouldn't, I just wouldn't chance it. Maybe that's why I'm not a coach, but 32-point advantage here. And maybe he's getting us back for 10 years ago when we beat him to go to state.
Maybe.
No, he wasn't coached
He
then.
wasn't there.
Hey, a nice tip out by Jonah Kocher. And the clock is running, so we got that figured out.
Yep.
And that first one in the elbow with Kirschenman, him and Coach Kleiss did go and give each other knuckles. So they seem to be on good terms. And,
there now he comes.
and now after a 34-point lead under 5 minutes to go, Dakota Valley will pull their starters. So.
And nice take.
Nice take by Smythe.
Yep.
And the dunk by Bruns. And a 67-31 point lead. This one didn't start getting out of hand until close to the end of the. Sammy hits it. Great job. 12 points for Sam Elmas with 4:23 to go, leading by 33. Out come the Dakota Valley starters. And looks like the Titan starters, or some of them that are left, are staying in. And probably not, maybe now it is, not a good night to. A lot of those guys in the end of the bench have never played before.
Yeah.
Maybe not a good night to
Give them their first minutes.
give them their first minutes. 4 minutes to go in this one of a running clock.
Well, the good thing that the Titans can take out of this is, we'll go back to practice. Nice to steal. Oh.
Steal by Thompson, and in the NBA, that's a breakaway foul.
Yep.
So you foul them when you're passed. It's a great call.
They'll have practice tomorrow, and then we'll refocus and try to, and now it's game 1 of our game 2 of our season, and refocus on Tri-Valley on Monday.
Yeah. Great rebound by Boston Williamson. Kocher, he's going to put up a 3 and misses. Rebound again by Boston Williamson. Good to see him providing some quality minutes here. And Sam gets the basket. Hoop and harm. 14. He's got a chance to go to the line to get 15. And we are going to see some of our end-of-the-bench guys.
We are.
That's great for them. That means everybody on both teams will have played tonight.
Yep. And the good thing about the Titans, that these starters still didn't give up, and they go hard every minute.
Yep. Well, it's to be expected. We replaced 9 seniors. I mean, it's and you lose 2 All-State players, and you lose 9 seniors, and you didn't have a lot coming back. I mean, that played last year. Sam does finish that. Finished the game well. Didn't start so well. Finished the game well. Leads the Titans with 15 points. Blake Thompson with 13. And now we'll see what some of these guys can do into the game for the Titans. Number 25.
Carter Turek.
Carter Turek making his varsity debut. Number 35, Emerson Otten making his varsity debut.
Marshall Smythe.
Marshall Smythe making his varsity debut. I asked him today if he's going to get in, and he said when. Oh boy, that was a.
He was excited, wasn't he?
Yeah, Marshall's a great kid. Number 10 out there. He's a 5'10" sophomore.
Work with number 13's mom.
Jack Qualseth. He's into the game. 5'10" junior guard.
His mom is a 5th grade teacher over at Legacy Elementary.
Yeah, so good for these guys to get out on the big stage. See who's going to get it. Who do you think is going to get a basket of this group?
This group is going to be, I'm going to say, posting up Carter and get him a look.
I think it's going to be Newborg.
Nope, Carter right there. Oh, turn. I wanted him to score.
Sure.
Come on,
Oh,
Carter.
he's got Newborg in the.
There's Marshall.
Nope.
Oh. That away offensive rebound by Carter.
Oh, you were almost right.
I was going to be right.
Oh, Newborg gets the rebound. Kicks it out. New shot clock, 1:30. Otten with the shot.
It. There we go.
3! Emerson Otten is a varsity scorer now. Great job by him. Number 5, Drew Lucan into the game for Dakota Valley. Number 11, Tyler Cornelson. Number 15, Ethan Anima. Number 20, Sam Kleiss. And number 23, Luke Harrison, all in for Dakota Valley as we tick down 60 seconds to go. 67-40 lead. Oh, you got a 3 going up for Dakota Valley. No good. Rebound.
Good job, Jack.
Qualseth. Otten. Out to Qualseth. Qualseth dribbling around. Slows down now. And he's driving the baseline, driving the line. Here's Newborg, your state champion golfer. He puts up a 3.
There you
It's
go.
good. 3-pointer good by Keaton Newborg. Shot clock off. We don't have to shoot it again if we don't want to, but hey, these guys don't get to play a ton, so
Yep.
why not? Yes. Why not? Oh,
nice
Keaton
block.
Newborg block, and that might be it because the clock's going to run.
Yep.
They're going to get in and get the popcorn off the floor. So, hey, Andrew Griffiths, Shad Hockey, we'll get out of here shortly after this one. We'll wrap it up. We don't have any stats to go through. 67-43 is the final. Dakota Valley comes in. The Titans make it seem not so bad, losing by 24. And 9:32 to go. If you tuned in, we sure thank you for tuning in. We'll be doing this all year at all of our home games.
Next one is Friday. Next
Next
week
week,
from tonight.
Friday, we do it again. Another doubleheader gives us plenty of time to prepare.
That's right.
And so what is showing by Dakota Valley tonight, they did what we thought they'd do. Rosenquist 14, Wingert 10, Bruns 23, 25.
My game ball real quick goes to Blake Thompson.
Blake Thompson.
My game ball.
Yeah, I'm going to second that. He just, I know this one meant a lot to him.
Yep.
To be back out here again.
Yep.
First time being a starter. And his good friend Rosenquist playing against him, and Blake didn't look too happy.
Nope. As your
But
fan.
he's a competitor, and so it's great to have him back here. I know ending his season on the football field last year, so he couldn't do track, couldn't do basketball, devastated him. So glad he's back. I'm glad Sam, who joined us during the girls' game, had a great night.
He did.
And this team will go to Tri-Valley and then come back here next Friday night and play, see if they can knock off a ranked Del Rapids team.
Yeah. Tough schedule.
It's getting late. You have anything else, Les?
I do not. I'm ready to head on out of here.
I'm ready to head on out of here. Andrew Griffin, he's behind the scenes, but does all this, runs the camera. We thank him for doing what he does for us. And thank you, Les, for
No problem.
being the best color man in T-Area high school history.
And the only one.
Andrew Griffith, Les Schroeder, I'm Shad Hockey. We thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.